Do you want some quick, easy crafts that will make you some quick cash? Welcome to day 4 of the 12 scrapwood days of Christmas. Let's get started.
Like any old pallet project, you've got to start off by removing the nails. This is a stringer from a big pallet I used when I was building my shed. It had just been kicking around the garden, so a perfect opportunity to use it. We used a wire brush just to remove any debris and then hit it with the sander. Now we're moving over to the miter saw. I cut a bit off the end so I can make a stop block so I can cut all of mine into squares. Now I'm just removing the nails from the middle because they're not needed. And look at that, they are now nice and square. Now it is time to move over to the sander where I'm sanding them down and then sanding the edges as well to make them nice and curved. Some of them had hole fills in them, so I'm filling them up with glue and then going to hit them on the sander so when the wood gets sanded around them it will make a wood filler and set in the holes. Just topping up the glue there just to fill the hole, and now moving on to another stringer. This is a fatter stringer that came off a different pallet, and I'm leaving 3 centimeters either side when the two cubes are together, and then the same again from the platform and from the top and the bottom platform. Now I want the top platform to be a centimeter smaller in depth, so I'm just using the circular saw jig, straightening jig here, and just trimming the front off. And then realised because of the height of the thickness of the jig, it doesn't go all the way through. So then I took it over to the bandsaw to quickly cut off the remaining, and then back over to the sander to sand everything up now. And then onto the oval sander and went up the grits. Went up to 240, filling in a few more holes. Doing the same method as before, filling them with glue and then sanding them so it fills in the gaps. And then doing it on the back of the piece as well. Won't be seen, but just make it look a bit better. Then moving on to painting. I am painting the top one with white paint, and then the the bottom piece is going to be red. Look at the colour of that red, that is nice. The white's going to need another coat though. And then the cubes, I want to stain them brown, and all I had was wood stain, so I'm going to be using wood stain instead of paint for this bit. And then I'm going to be hitting it with the heat gun just to speed things up. And make sure you don't stay on the same piece for too long, otherwise it will bubble. And then over to the cry cut to print out the violing going on this one. Just straighten it up here to make sure I put it on nice and straight. And look how good that looks with the red and the white. Smaller lettering on this one, so it's a bit more of a pain to get off. But my scraper did wonders on that one. Now we just want to put the numbers on. So we're going to have 2 dices, and you want to have 0, 1, and 2 on both the dices, and then 1 every other number. Now on to project 2. I had more of these cubes I cut from earlier, so now I'm just going to start painting them red. Then I did every side I could but the bottom, and then let them dry. And like before, I added a bit of heat with the heat gun. Then after they're dried, I turned them over and painted the side I haven't got done yet. And I'd printed out more vinyl labelling, but this time I'm going to paint on the ho-ho instead of vinyl. Top method, I just dabbed it on with the sponge, and the bottom method I actually sort of wiped it on to give two different effects. And overall, I don't think they look as good as just plain vinyl, but the dabbed on ones definitely look a lot better.
And just like that, they are both now complete. They were very quick and easy builds to make. I made these just from scrap wood. I had some more of these cubes left, so I've made two quick little cubes, all saying ho 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 on them. And you could sell these singly or in sets of 3 that I would sell for probably £6. You could put a tea light on the top of them if you really wanted to. You could make a tower like this. The possibilities are endless what you could do with this design. And for these, this has come out great. You just think it's 2 runners from a pallet and some cubes, but look how simple it is. And I think it's just turned out great. You know, I would sell this for something like £10 on my store, and these would sell well. If you enjoyed this video, I've queued up a video just like this right here for you. And if you want to keep up with the 12 Scrapwood Days of Christmas series that I'm currently running, I've got a playlist right here for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on day 5.